Hello, how you doing? Hope you got your coffee. I got my tea. Hope all is well with everyone. Hello from dark Texas. We've been having a lot of storms here. So I got my Yorkshire Gold tea. I wanted to talk to you about something. You know, why is it some people just want to argue instead of getting along with somebody? Or have you noticed this? The job I had, I worked there 35 years, and we'd have to go in a conference room to have meetings and things like that. And there was these four individuals that they always argued all the time. They started arguments with people, and they would get together and they would work up a thing on their target. They would say, okay, I'm going to do this, and you cut in on this, and you do this, and you do that. And they would give their instructions. And then they'd go in the conference room and they'd spread out. Well, their target of the day would come in. Nice person, just like me. They kept their mouth shut. They didn't bother anybody. I was the center of the attack so many times, but I figured them out. I heard them hiding, talking, and discussing the plans that they had planned for me. And this individual also, but I couldn't warn them. So they come in and sit down. And one of the guys leaned over, hey man, how come you said that about him? Some filthy stuff, they said. And he said, I didn't say anything about anybody. Another guy on the other side of the room, he said, oh yes you did, I heard you say it. And the other guy on the back of the room, yeah man, I heard you say it. And then the other guy, he had joined in and say, that's right. So there's four people here against you. And see, the company I work for, there was people that had people fired. They would do supervisors and managers favors by starting a fight with an individual. And these are just people that they would rather argue than get along. They would rather cause trouble than just have a good day and get along with everybody. These are the kinds of things that I had to wade through and I had to put up with. My wife had cancer, and I had to have my job for the insurance, and I had quite a few years seniority. I wasn't about to give it up for these guys that were helping the manager and the supervisor. They would get with them and tell them, go do this, and they would go out in the work area. When the guy would come out there to get his work together, they would have it scattered all over the place. So instead of it being grouped and ready for him to go, it was scattered everywhere. And then the supervisor would come out there and jump him and say, hey, how come you're not out there right now doing your job? He said, well, my stuff's been scattered. And he said, that's no excuse. You're the one in charge of your stuff. If that stuff's scattered, then you did it. Come on in the office. I'm going to write you up. This is what they did. And they documented false things against people. This is the company that I work for in Grand Prairie, Texas. They treated people like dogs. And I tell you what, it's just really sad that, why is it that some people would just rather argue than get along? Hit the like button, subscribe. I'm Grandpa Hickory. I'll see you on the next video.